Welcome back to another Airdrops video. Today I'm going to show you 3 different farms that you can do right now using only USDC. You don't have to use your Ethereum. Most of you I know are in stable coins and you may want a high profitable strategy for the next one and a couple months. So the strategy that I will show right now is for the next 30 to 45 days, no more. But you can use your stables during this time to get additional, very good, in my opinion, airdrops. So let's not waste any time, let's get started. So one of these will be on Solana, the other 2 will be on Ethereum. So the first thing you have to do is, if you don't have funds on Solana, you use dBridge to bridge over to Solana. If you have funds in Solana, then it's super fine. You may want to bridge over to Ethereum. The network that we will be using on Ethereum is Base L2. So again, I would highly suggest that you use dBridge to bridge over to Base. Now, why I say dBridge, you can bridge with whatever you want, but dBridge also is running a season 2 right now, and I firmly expect the season 2 to finish inside the next 2 to 3 months. So you are going to get an additional airdrop. And this one, the season 2 airdrop of dBridge is very underfarmed, and I think we're going to get loads of new things. So that's why I say dBridge. You can use whatever you want. So first of all, let's start with Solana. Today we're going to start with Huma Finance. All of the links for the things that I cover are down below in the description. Go ahead and click them. So Huma Finance is a protocol, a PayFi protocol, one of the first ones in Solana and probably the biggest one. They have secured 48 million in investments and they will be launching with Jupiter Launchpad inside Q2 of 2024. That means in the next 1-2 months. So you want to farm it now, it's very underfarmed, and let me show you exactly what you have to do. So you need to have USDC on Solana. You connect your Solana wallet and you come to deposit. You got 2 options, Classic and Maxi. Okay, again, pause the video, take the steps along with me. This is the time to take action. This is not the time to just be a passive viewer. So for the Classic option, you get an APY of 10.5%, one of the best stablecoin APYs in the market. And you of course farm this airdrop. You can start with no lockup and you get 1x feathers. So this is for people that want to get the APY and not be locked up. That's totally fine. I would not suggest it. You've got a 3-month lock with 3x the amount of points and a 6-month lock with 5x points. In my opinion, Classic mode is not to be used. Only if you want to be liquid and, just remove your funds as soon as you want to, I would suggest that. But I think there is a better option also in this case. If you go to the Maxi tab, you can deposit USDC and you get 5x points, but you don't get any APY. I think this is the best option for people that want to remove their funds in the next 40 days. You are going to get loads of points, you are not going to get an APY, but we don't care because you are going to get it from a pretty good airdrop in my opinion, and I'm going to give you the stats in just a bit. You can also lock up for 3 months and farm with 15x points. What this means is essentially you have 15x the capital of a person that uses Classic with no lockup, which is like 1,000 people. And then you have the 6-month lockup with 25x points. What I have personally done, just to be transparent with you, is I have deposited around $25, full lockup, full maxi lockup. So I get this 25x boost. It's like I'm farming with $600, $700. So I get loads of feathers and this is a very small amount. So I'm playing against the competition with a lower size of stable coins that I can use in 6 months, doesn't matter. And I will probably be farming also the Huma Finance season 2 through this way. So that's fine with me. I make this investment. I will probably push up to $50 to $100 in this lockup and it's totally fine by me. And I farm with a lot of capital efficiency. And I think also season 1 and season 2 will be absolutely amazing for me, in my opinion. Like this is season 0. So we're super early. And do what you want. I don't want to give you financial advice. Very soon you will be able to use your P tokens, which is what you get from locking, into DeFi. but you will only be able to use the classic balance PST. You are not going to get the maxi into DeFi. So if you want to use RateX, farm RateX, Camino in the future with this, then you want to go with the classic mode. But again, I really don't care. I farm Camino, I farm RateX with other strategies, but this could be also lucrative. It's all up to you. Use your own strategy. I prefer low capital, high rewards, and have the lockup period. It doesn't matter. It's like $25, $50, $100. It's very, very small. The current liquid assets are 9 million. There is also active liquidity of 800 million. And these are the PayFi assets. These are the total feathers earned. So if we suppose that Huma Finance launches at a 500 million fully diluted value and they do a 10% airdrop, which probably they won't, they probably will do a 5%, they're going to distribute at current pace $1 per feather. This will start to drop, but by joining in and getting the multipliers, you are going to get loads of feathers. So this could be a potentially very lucrative airdrop opportunity. Like you're going to get nearly one-on-one returns. So I think that's very, very good. That's just my opinion. This is my favorite farm on Solana. Let's move over to Ethereum. So we have Superform, again, link down below, and Avantis, link down below. I have covered Avantis so many times, so I'm going to get started with Superform. So you've got loads of routes to deposit on Superform, but what I really like is when I go to vaults, there is a vault here, let me find it, or maybe protocols. There is an Avantis, essentially pool where you can deposit USDC. You can find it here. Protocols, scroll a bit, you find Avantis, and you can deposit here your USDC, and you will be able to farm essentially Avantis, but also Superform at the same time on the Base network. So if Base also does an airdrop, whatever, you are going to have, something from that. So you farm 2 airdrops at once, but stay with me. I'm not done. You've got 2 vaults. I suggest going with Junior Trans Vault because it has better APY. So you can click then deposit and deposit cash from Ethereum. I think also you can deposit from other chains and it bridges it automatically to Ethereum and deposits there. So there is also this opportunity. This is one of my favorite farms. And the good thing is that there is no lockup or whatever on this one. And you farm Superform and you also farm Avantis. So you have 2-in-1 airdrop opportunities. So that's very nice. My portfolio here, just to show you that I walk the talk. When I can, I do it actually, guys. I'm not here to just farm for referrals, even though all of the links down below are for referrals, because this helps support my channel and allows me to continue to do these airdrops. If I wouldn't have any benefit, why would I dilute these things? Well, I don't really do, but it's a free way for you to support me, those affiliate links. It's fine. If you don't want to use them, it's all up to you. But you don't lose anything and you help me and my channel to continue to grow and continue making these videos. So I have deposited $47 in value into this vault to farm Superform and to farm Avantis. Also on Avantis in the past, I have done various airdrops, various trades, and I have deposited liquidity from season 1. You can see here I was one of the top 1,000 traders, also provided liquidity, not a huge amount. And season 2 is underway. Snapshot will be taken 31st of May confirmed. So everything that you do on Avantis is for the next 40 to 45 days, similarly to Huma Finance. So the good thing about this is that while the market remains low right now, it's very, very low, and most of you have stables, you can use them to get a liquidity boost and re-enter the market when you find a good position. So here you can actually trade, and I want to show you the trade feature because the competition on the trading side on this website is super low, and it's such a good platform to trade nowadays. They've got 0 slippage pairs, but also this ZFP pair. This ZFP pairs means 0 fees to trade. You only share an amount of the profit that you make. If you're not profitable, you pay no fees with a ZFP. But if you're profitable, you give a percentage to the liquidity pool. So if you lose money, you don't have fees, you just lose the trade, which is insane. This is so innovative and so new. While if you win the pair, you just share a bit of the winnings with the pool and with the protocol. So this is a very innovative, nice thing to see. They essentially support trading. Even people that lose money, they lose less than they would. And when they win just a little bit less. They share like 1 to 10%, I think. You can find it in the documents. and they have so much potential leverage that you can use on these trades. So this is a very good trading platform, and it's growing and it's becoming one of the biggest in base. And it has, I think, 4 to 5 million funding or 6 million, not very big funding, but really guys, if you see the leaderboard over here, there is no competition. 20,000 people providing liquidity, 11,000 trading. Season 1 had similar stats, so it's super underfarmed. You can go also on Earn and you can find again this junior vault and the senior vault. But there is a difference here. Again, we only want to use the junior vault. If you go to the junior vault, you can deposit USDC and then come and lock it for specific days, which is going to give you an Avantis fee and XP boost. So you can go here, place 40 days, for example. Let's put 40 days. You get 2.3x the amount of points that you would get through Superform, but you won't get the Superform airdrop in this case. And you also get a very better APY. So from 1% through the lock of 14 days, you get like 3.7 or something like that. So you set 40 days till they take the snapshot, 45 days approximately, and you get a boosted APR. You also get more points and you are good to go. In this case, I didn't have deposited a lot of funds in this season because I have farmed it so heavily in the previous season. So season 1 was one very good farming experience. You can see all of the volume that I've done. On season 2, I have not traded anything, but I have been providing liquidity with all of my boosts and all of these things for quite a long of time, but I'm also farming it with Superform. So these two farms are not for you to deposit all of your capital. You can do if you want to, but these are for low capital people that want to use their money for 40, 45 days and then get a good, potentially, in my opinion, it's going to be both of these, 3 of these airdrops are going to be very, very good. And also you get D-Bridge if you bridge with D-Bridge. So I think this is a very good play to do in general. So we're talking about 4 potential airdrops, and I think all of them will be pretty lucrative. And you still have your USDC to re-enter the market if you feel like. In my opinion, you should not re-enter the market because summer is coming. We're going to probably see some prices go up till the early June, but you know, the whole conditions are not very good. So I'm trying to start taking some profits into USDC, DCAing out, and these protocols give me a good opportunity to get some very easy and fast returns. So in the summer, when the market bottoms again, even lower than expected, I can re-enter with even more capital. So that's my strategy. I really like all of these airdrops. I've shown you proof that I actually farm them. It's very important for me to always show you proof of what I'm doing. For example, Fragmentic, I told you I really want to farm it, but I don't have the capital to do so. I really don't. And I feel that these are a little bit better opportunities in this case right now. So if you hold stables, if you don't want to enter the market in the next 40 days, these 4 airdrops are very, very good.